Hello everyone, I hope everything is going good. So in today's tutorial we are going to learn some 3D tools and we are going to use them. Basically they are shell, rip, hole. There are more than that, but we are going to be using this in order to develop the part and to add some features. I've selected generic Lego part, and where we are going to be using shell. To use rip and hole, we are going to make some features on our own. So let us go ahead and get started. We are selecting new and giving it name shell rib hole, and I want to use metric system for this. Millimeters per solid, clicking OK, and let us select top datum here, sketch, oriented accordingly, select rectangle and make our first rectangle. Here's our rectangle. Let us define correct values for this. The height of this rectangle is going to be 7.8 millimeters and the length is going to be 15.8 millimeters. We'll click OK. Our rectangle is ready. Everything is shaded. All dimensions are defined. They are strong because they are dark blue. We are clicking OK and we are able to extrude. Once we click extrude, by default Creo Parametric is going to give me some value which is not the one that I want, because the thickness for the Lego is 1.5 millimeters. No, 3.2 millimeters, I'm sorry. It is 3.2 millimeters, so that's where you go. This is generic part. Now let us go ahead and add shell right away. To do that, we are selecting shell tool on the toolbar, select the surface where we're going to apply the shell and define the distance from the edge, which is going to be 1.5 millimeters. Here it is. Here is our shell. Good. Now basically next features are going to be two cylinders here, right? Okay, let us go ahead and sketch on top of the surface, oriented, and of course we are going to need some references. Select my reference and defining my other two edges. I am selecting circle, and let me go ahead and select and define second circle too. So we know that the diameter of the circle is going to be 5 millimeters and it is going to be perfectly centered, right? We know the entire height is 7.8. that means it is 7.8 divided by 2, half of it, center of the center. So we know entire length is 15.8. if we divide it by 2, then it will be located here. If we divide it by 2 again, it will be located here. So that is basically divided by 4. When I do that, here is my circle that's located there. And we also know that the distance between two circle centers is 8 millimeters. Here it is. Okay, now everything is shaded. We have all of our dimensions defined. They are all strong. We can click OK and extrude. How far? It is 1.7 millimeters. We can double click here to update it, or we can click there and update it. 1.7 millimeters. Okay, here is our part. Okay, sounds good. That is our part. Now we are also going to make one more cylinder here, which will be used to attach to the other meeting part. But yeah, that is really easy how to do that. But what the purpose of this video is to learn 3D tools, right? So we have already used shell. What we're gonna do is now we are going to use hole tool. Let us go ahead and define hole. Let us make small hole at the center here. To do that, we are selecting hole. If you wanted to sketch a hole, then what we would do is we would define sketch, define the surface, and sketch a circle, extrude it, and remove material. So let us go ahead and define the hole. and as soon as I do that, it is going to give me some suggestion how the hole is going to be looking like and where it's going to stay. And I can see these two handlebars, the green ones. They are green because they do not have references. What I need to do is define references. If I was sketching it, then I would define reference points of the edges or a circle or different, right? Different features. The idea is same. What we need is two reference points in this case. One of them is going to be, I am going to select the edge. I selected that. How far from the edge? Let it be as the center. So we know that it is 7.8. So 7.8 divided by 2 is going to be center, right? The hole is centered right now. And let us use the second reference from the edge. And let us make it at the center too. We know that entire distance is 15.8 divided by 2, and here is the center. How big the hole should be? That's fine, let us make it 2, alright? And if you want to define the depth, for example, if you do not want it to go all the way through, what you could do is you could either drag this or define the value there, right? Okay, that's fine. Let us actually make it a through hole. So now we see that it is a through hole, which is good. We have a through hole. Now we have used hole tool successfully. What we will do now is use rib. Let us go ahead and use rib. Okay, so let us place the rib, I don't know, somewhere here. Alright, in order to do that, I need to have a plane to sketch on, right? And I'm going to make another datum plane which is going to be offset of this one and will cross the center of the part on which I'm going to be making the rib, right? So select the datum plane. How far do I want it to go? I want it to go 7.8 divided by 2, center, right? Click OK, and I am making sure that my new datum is active. I'm clicking rib, profile rib. Once I do that, I'm in the sketch mode to sketch the profile for the rib. Now, since I'm in sketch mode, what I need to do is I need to define the references. So selecting the reference, this and this, what I'm gonna do is select a line, and this is my trajectory. Let it be 45 and let it be 0.5 from the edge. We are good with it. We are clicking OK, and as soon as I do that, my rib is ready, right? I can equally select this and the rib is ready. Let it be 3 millimeters. Okay, we accept it, and we can see that we have already used 3D tools such as rib, hole, and shell. And in previous video we have already learned how to use round. In order to add round, we will simply click round and then define the corner. Let it be 0.5, for example. And once I click OK, my round will be added there. I hope this helps, and see you later.